Happy International Women's Day 2026. As a young girl growing up and learning in Uganda's public schools in Kampala, I was always struck by this puzzle that Africa is such a rich continent, but is not home to rich people. That Africans, although sitting in this vastly wealthy land, do not have the trappings of wealth. In a sense, when I look back, it was around that time that I purposed that my journey would be about solving for that problem. And this has taken me through several places in my academic learning, but also my professional career. In Geneva, in Addis Ababa, in New York, in N'Djamena, and now in Abidjan. At the heart of that has been this central question: how do we deploy rules, frameworks, policies that can allow for Africa to industrialize, for Africa to trade with itself, for Africans to create wealth on the continent? When I think back, it is essentially a recognition of the power of knowledge, that we invest in understanding the terrain, we invest in understanding what the solutions are, and perhaps most importantly, we invest our time and our talents in being that solution. And so when I reflect on the offering of the African Development Bank Group, I think of an institution that is at the heart and the service of ensuring that knowledge works for sustainable development on the continent of Africa. And I think specifically about the work of the Bank on Regional Integration and the Integrate Africa Public Lecture Series. This is essentially a platform that's about you. It's a platform where we look for the Africans in their thinking time, in graduate school, to exchange and share perspectives, experiences, views, solutions on how it is that we can crack this puzzle of creating wealth on the continent of Africa. Whether we're talking about whether Africa can afford not to integrate, whether we're talking about how it is that we can accelerate momentum on the African Continental Free Trade Area, whether we're talking about how we create a tide through regional integration that can lift all of the boats. It's essentially a conversation with you about how we can solve for our continent. And so as I look back and as I think about women today, I encourage you, the African woman, to think about your own purpose, to locate yourself in this immense journey of solving for Africa, to believe in the unique value that you bring to the solution, and to activate it. Thank you very much. Happy Women's Day.